So what kind of stats are you looking at? This one here, I like this one, the 13 more than the 14, because the 14, well, it is a little bit longer. So, there's a little bit more dedication to space and watching how you turn through the bushes and trees. But the 13 footer here, this here is in 3 pieces. It's 13.3. It's rated for 20 to 50 pound test line, and the weight is 120 to 250 grams. Now, the rating on this one is extra heavy. The longer one is 14 feet 2 inches. This is 13.3 in 3 pieces. This one here is 14.2 in 3 pieces. Also extra heavy, 14 feet 2 inches. Also rated for 20 to 50 pound test line, and the same weight classification, 120 to 250 grams. Aloha guys, Scuba Cree here. Check out my Hawaii Custom Series custom surf rods. These are the rods that I designed many years ago for Okuma. The first time I met one of the executives, John Bretza, I pitched him my idea before we went fishing. He loved it. So when he got back, we started right away. The factory started sending me blanks and parts to use. John was, I couldn't finish this, so went out John. He was the one that suggested the type of guides we use so we can switch from conventional to spinners. He was the reason why this was done. So we ended up with a 13.3 and a 14.2, both with the same ratings of 120 to 250 grams. Both are rated for extra heavy, both in 3 pieces. So I'd like to thank John Bretza of Okuma. He's the Director of Product Development. So like I said, this is one of the, these are, well, actually 2 of the prototype rods. At the end, at the the Zua Brothers product show, we met with Brian Kimata, at the time owner of Brian's Fishing Supply. He suggested to me that even though this is my project, that if it was him, he would raise the seat by, I think it was 1 3/8 on the shorter, 1 5/8 on the longer. The company reps asked me if that was okay. I said yes, because this is my sensei. I will do whatever he suggests. And it was a good suggestion, because what it did, it changed the reaction of these surf rods from parabolic up to more of a snapping long distance rod, which I kind of prefer this. The other way would have been good too, but this one is pretty good. So I thank Brian for that. And I went through testing for 6 months, 6 long months, spending hundreds of dollars every month just on gas alone, just to go all over the islands, going pier fishing, at night, daytime, fighting everything from small sharks to large stingrays, going to the day, going for Hawaii's favorite jacks and bonefish to see how it do. And you know what? These rods performed well, casted far, and I would say with the 13.3, let's see, my favorite was going 4 to 6 ounce, and on the longer one, I can stick to the 4 to 6, but I went up to 5 to 7. So that was the range that I preferred on both of them. In the beginning, there were a lot of obstacles and a lot of explanation that had to be done. This is something that was very close to what's being used now for the weight balancing system. At first, the factory didn't know what I wanted, so this is what they sent me at first. You can see it progressed quite a bit since then. Okay, so now what do we got here? Now, if you're going to go down to the rods themselves, these are all fast and responsive 30-ton carbon surf rod blanks that were used in the construction. These are all, as you notice, 3-piece configurations that was used because it's easy transportation. So if you look at this, this is a custom carbon fiber pipe, and it has well, you can't see it's up on this end, but it has Fuji reel seat hoods. Let's bring this over. See that? Now you gotta remember, these are just the prototypes. The final product is slightly different from this, but basically is what you're seeing here. Okay, as you notice here, these are the Fuji's three-legged deep press low rider guide frames. Yeah, this is the reason why we can use braided line, monofilament line on conventional reels as well as spinner reels. Is because of this setup right here. Also, the inserts are Fuji's Ultra 9 inserts, which are added for hardness and abrasion resistance, thus meaning for braid usage. Okay, now in the butt section over here, there's a counterbalance weight system that was added in the rear butt section for distance casting. Now this is our earlier type of configuration. This is not what Okuma went with. This is one of my own. But it's basically the same thing. That's the butt cap here. You got your threads, and depending on the weights, you know, you just figure what kind of weight system you want, so you can alter the weight. Now, you as an angler could, like, say if you're female, this is a little bit too heavy. Take one of these ingots off. Now it's a lot lighter. So you can actually alter your own weight system here. I'm not sure if this was explained in information given with it, but you can alter it. Now check out the shrink tubing here. See, shrink tubing is above and below the reel seat. So that really makes it comfortable when your hands are wet to get a good grip for that long distance casting. Now I was told that the butt section here, that the ergonomic grips were changed to better help the angler get a firmer grip when your hands are wet. I have my units, they're in storage, but these here are the prototypes. So that's why this is centered on the prototypes. And a lot of improvements were made over the prototypes for the final product. One of the biggest improvements made was the you're going to get a padded case for all of this. I mean, it's a thickly stitched, really thick, beautiful black padded case. Now, a friend of mine here, Bill, owns a tackle shop here locally in Hawaii. And on one of our many outings where we went fishing together, testing some of his new products out, he told me flat out that the rod I just pointed to, the one in front, the 13.3, is his most favorite rod to use here in Hawaii. So that should be telling you something. So I'd like to say in summary, the Hawaii Custom Series surf rods by Okuma are really built for long distance surf casting, and they're backed by a limited lifetime warranty, which basically means you have to register it online with the company, and as long as you are the original owner, you will be covered. So on a side note, Okuma never did send me my 2 finished models as promised. I had to go with these prototype models for 6 months after the original ones were released to the public. Really made me feel bad going to Roy's Fishing Supply. People asked me how I liked it, and they had me take the pictures next to them, and they were buying the new ones. I never had mine. So I got in touch with the product director for Okuma. He thought that the company sent it to me already. He really apologized and had them express mailed the following 2 days later. So I really thank John for that. So, you know, everything worked out, and these are really good rods. You got the 13 and 14 footer. Give it a try. I think you like it. Thank you. Now, just remember, these are the blue prototypes. I had a total of 4. I gave 2 away because I don't need 4. 2 is fine. I gave 1 away to my friend Mr. Gonzalez. He is he's been kind of like a mentor to me for many years, and the other one went to Mr. McKinley. So I'm not greedy. I'm not into it for the money. I'm just trying to help people out. So those were given away, and I just want to highlight that one of the changes. You see the spiral bands here. Now you're supposed to be gripping your wet hands on this to separate the rods on the ferrite connection. See? So, but instead of making it spiral, because the information we gave to the factory. Sometimes they have to go by what they're used to. We changed this, so this is all just a solid area of grip. And instead of, it'll when your hands away, it'll still come off easy. And the main thing is, instead of blue, it's black. Thank you.